In the upper left, we've got our Terran player. We're saying he's the underdog, but who knows? He might still get out of this group. He's going to have to just turn it around. He is.
STX Soul Innovation.
Oh, welcome to the studio. Excellent. I was wrong. Okay, so we're not the only people.
From Australia.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Not in this studio.
No, wait.
StarCraft going on.
Must be, man.
Looks a lot like the studio. Looks like those people over there.
It does. I can see them from my seat. I saw them a minute ago. There's somebody taller than sitting in front of them. Uh-oh. That's a very early pooler.
That is a very
fast
fast
and a very early extractor.
Whoa, is he not? Okay, yeah, he's going to cancel the extractors. I was getting a little bit stressed out. I was like, you don't get it.
He like lets him finish, and then he actually goes, puts 3 on both
mining with like 2 drones.
And then he gets to 100 and takes both the drones off and upgrades speed.
That'd be pretty fun.
Yeah.
All right, so innovation. Uh-oh. It looks like he's going for a command center first.
Oh, I think this might be a very short game, guys.
It definitely could be.
You know, it doesn't mean it's 100% over, but, you know, unless he micros the lings.
Well, lucky for him, he's making this so that he can wall in fully. So there's a possibility, if his SCVs play nice, that he might be able to stop these lings from getting in.
Sure.
But the more your SCVs jump to the outside, the more times they're going to die.
And you don't really have much control over that. Now, let's see. Is the SCV going down? It is going down.
But luckily, it's not like StarCraft 1 Terran, where the SCVs will always be on the side you don't want them on.
You know what's funny is that he went the unusual, but they both did. Oh, now he should have seen that. I can't imagine he didn't.
Well, now he knows he's in trouble, man. He's adding a second racks immediately.
And the lings are going to come up here.
Yeah, now he's probably going to target the barracks. That's my guess. He could target the depot, but it can be repaired. And, well, he's hitting that SCV. Where will that SCV go?
He needs to have these other lings over here targeting the barracks, though, too.
Yeah. Round and round the SCV goes. Where it comes out, nobody knows.
Nobody knows, man. Well, it's going to finish, so he'll get a Marine out and eventually hold this.
Yeah. But there is a lot of lost mining time going on. You know, lucky for innovation, no SCVs stayed outside long enough to lose any. So that's actually a pretty big deal. You know, if you end up losing 2-3 SCVs, then this goes a lot better for Zerg. Yeah, he's losing some mining time and all that jazz.
Yep.
And from here, thing is, innovation, it's basically going to be impossible to scout it. You know, unless you decide to make a lot of Marines and go for like a heavy pressure, which can be risky, you're not going to know. Is he going for like a second phase cheese? Is he double expanding behind this? You just can't really tell. So now we get to see, he is going to throw down his gas. So it looks like he wants to go into those Hellions so he can gain some map control, gain some awareness.
Well, the map is a big, dark, scary place right now.
It is. And the tile set as well, kind of scary.
It is. It's a little gloomy out here. The weather, you know, I don't think this will make for good real estate here. I'm not getting a house here after all.
Probably not.
All right, so there's enough Marines. He can kind of start to shove and go to the lower ground on the map.
Yeah, but not too far.
No, not too far.
So it looks like everything's kind of stabilizing, getting a little bit normal here. You know, Sniper is getting gas. I think it's just for speed because he already has a good amount of lings out. It would be smart to get speed. But we will see. And this is exactly what you're talking about, Daces. Just pushing with the Marines a little bit. Trying to gain some information.
Yep, this is making the Zerg make some more lings. We saw Forward just make it a minute ago, or a second ago.
Yeah, he's got to make a decent amount. But this is a nice, I like this by Innovation. It's a good thing he threw down that second racks as soon as he saw.
It's a good thing he didn't put the command center on low ground either.
Yeah, that's actually
that would have been like the end.
That happened to Marine King yesterday against Yun, and just killed him with drones and lings.
Well, you don't want to be too greedy.
Oh my god, okay.
That's unfortunate.
Well, yeah, that's Innovation suddenly looking completely genius with this little move out. They will all die now, but he'll kill off a few things.
Yep, he just has to get the lings around, and nope, nice. Nice little fakey there. Oh, almost getting that drone. Beautiful. And now the drone can go back in. 5 HP. That could have been a very heavy delay had he actually shot that down.
He knows everything, though. It would be too elaborate that Sniper was sending out the drone to fool the Marines while they got killed.
Of course, of course.
Too elaborate, Tasteless. It's not something we'd see quite yet. You know what that just made me think of? Too elaborate. You remember when July Zerg played against what's his face? That Terran that I didn't like. that won over like Yellow in the finals of the Star League. I can't think of his ID.
I remember this period of time. I can't think of it either.
You remember, like, I think it was that Terran in July was playing, and he sent. Wait, no. Maybe this was done to July now, I think about it. Yeah, it was, because an Overlord was flying behind the minerals to see if anyone was mining, and he sent a bunch of SCVs to mine those minerals, so he thought that it was a command center. Now that is almost too elaborate. That's like the perfect amount of super elaboration.
That was...
just give me a minute.
No, I
let my brain, like, file all of my StarCraft 1 information. It's still in there, but like there was too much of it. It had to go into the filing cabinets.
I remember having to cast a player in StarCraft 1 whose ID was Perfect Man.
Oh, I did not like him. He was not perfect at all.
He was not perfect. He was indeed a man.
Yes. He was male. He was more of a teenager, but...
All right, third command center is going to finish. He may or may not take the third base right away. I mean, he does have some map control. Scanning, he's going to see the Baneling's Nest is about to finish as the layer finishes.
Yep. And it looks like that's probably going to be a Spire, I'm thinking. Thinking Sniper's liking this style. It's a style that DRG has liked a lot lately.
Now, in fairness...
Oh, it is an Infestation, but never mind.
Innovation's been playing very well so far this game.
Yeah, he's playing very
solidly. He's not really missing a beat. He's actually just slightly ahead of his the Terran and Zergan Supply.
Isn't that exactly what happened last game, though? Because he was playing
well.
You
know what? That is true. When it came to like real serious engagements, not little skirmishes in the first few minutes.
You know, when he did lose those 2 medevacs, imagine if he had all those additional Marines when the big attack came. Could have been different. Could have been different.
It could have indeed. Combat shields and armor and attack on the way here for Terran. Coming a little bit closer now. He does have the 2 medevacs, so they are that much stronger. Banelings will finish just in the nick of time, but they will not be able to defend these spine crawlers.
And he doesn't have speed quite yet. It's a little over half done, so this is the one time where Innovation might be able to get some damage really done. Trying to target down some of these...
Nice control there by Sniper.
I would have liked to see those slings actually go around from behind to help the Banelings.
Yeah, I think so too.
I mean,
they have no use of coming up from the front.
Yeah, nice transfusion going down. Almost has Baneling speed. He's kind of just stalling at this point to get that Baneling speed.
And it looks like Innovation's more than aware of that. Now Link's everything happening so fast. And it looks like the most of the Hellions are going to be picked off here, but we need more Lings coming out.
Yeah, Innovation doing a lot of damage right now.
Really nice.
Looking a lot better. Watch, now that we said Innovation, you're not going to win this season. He wins.
He gets out
last
first.
Place. It's like, oh my god.
More Lings coming down here. Drone's trying to help out as well. He picks up, but he may unload over here. I don't think he should actually, take a sigh of relief yet. Okay, now he's going to drop again down over here. Nope, but this will be denied as well.
Oh, yeah, with 3 Queens out right here in this area, he's got to be very careful at those medevacs and their health.
He should probably just pack his bags and go home.
It's time to go home. And you know what? He's got himself in a good spot. His 1-1 upgrades are just about to finish. 2-2 is only like a sixth away for his opponent.
Here, actually. He's just going to unload here. And now, if this doesn't work, Innovation could be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Siege Tanks can target down Banelings. That is pretty golden. We will see the... Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. They hit the Siege Tanks. Well, that might cost him the game.
Yeah, he's dead.
GG. All right.
Well, that was well done.
Yeah.
Innovation played a lot better this game. Looked good.
But, of course, the next map is going to be the choice of the Zerg, so...
Watch this. I'm calling it now. Innovation first in the group.
You are fickle, man.
Yeah, I'm fickle. Well, no, I just know the way that things are going right now. Tastes.
Anything you predict,
yeah.
You're like the casting version of like The Ring. Like
I thought for
any
sure
player
Yoda
you
would
say
get
is going to
out
win, like 7 days later they die.
Yeah. I thought for sure Yoda would get out yesterday. Got last in his group. Totally unfair. Totally unfair.
Totally unfair, man. Well,
his metachlorian count is off the charts, and he got last place in that group. Well, anyways.
Innovation.
What map do you think tastes?
Oh, he's covering up with his hands. I'm going to say Whirlwind.
Okay, you got it.
I'm right. Okay.
Whirlwind, a good choice.
I've cast enough games down here. I'm fairly certain that's a Zerg map.
I think he's going to go the Muta style. Muta style is getting so popular here against Terran.
Sure.
We'll see what Innovation does, because, I mean...
if you didn't pick this, I would have thought Belshir Vestige.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's pretty obvious choices right now. Terrans are always going to go Entombed and Antigua. The Zergs are always going to want either Daybreak if they think they're godly, and then if they're God mode Zergs, they might want Daybreak, and then otherwise it's Whirlwind and sometimes Vestige.
Yeah,
Abyssal City we're not seeing very much still.
I don't know why. I think that's because it's just not as much of a ladder map, and I think I don't know, I think people just don't want to play on it as much.
It's kind of an awkward map. It's a little bit weird.
Well, I think due to its lack of popularity, nobody wants to take a risk in a GSL Codas and make that their map.
And it's just one you're not going to play as much anyways. Whirlwind actually we use in the GSL qualifiers. It's used in some other tournaments and stuff, so that helps it to gain some prestige.
Prestige.
No, vestige.
All right, guys, get ready.
All these rules tasteless.
For game number 3 here between Innovation and Sniper.